Hello and welcome to Clubmen 1645. Now we've come out to All Hallows at Wimborne. Now this is where George Hawes was involved in the Clubmen movement of 1645, and it's just the other side of Wimborne St Giles where the Earl of Shaftesbury resided. And behind me is a really old ancient yew. I think it's somewhere around 900 years old. It's an old boundary yew which was across Cranbourne Chase. But we've come out here to talk about the Clubmen project and why we started it. Now we started the project in 2016 and we wanted to look at the neutrality of the people within the English Civil War. Not for king, not for parliament, it was neutrality, and it was a generality of people who came together across the county to show their grievances and strength against a war which they saw was most unnatural. And the concept of a generality of people in a county, in several counties, is a concept I wanted to look at specifically as the root of why they did that and how they did that, how they settled their own personal grievances between one another and came together. Now it's obvious the war was flowing, so they had a grievance against the war, but the whole concept of a generality between people across all classes is worth looking at. And the other concept is the idea of they all went to ancient hill forts, as if they had a tie to the ancient hill forts from of old, which is something I can't sort of get a grasp of, and I'm trying to research it to some degree. I'm trying to find out why they went out to all these ancient hill forts, because it wasn't a fortification. They went out there to speak and produce material and legal material. Also, I wanted to look at the Clubmen project from 1645 and bring it up to date to today with the themes we have today, with the grievances we have around the Brexit vote at the moment, and the Donald Trump and America thing, and how everything seems to be binary again. You're either for or against, and how everybody doesn't like the middling sort again, because the Clubmen were always called the middling sort. They didn't like the middling sort because they weren't for either side, and that is a concept in itself today which we still haven't settled. So maybe this is another time for us to come together as a mutual league for one another's defence and to show our strength and grievances, as it always is really through history. So it just repeats itself and it repeats itself. But check out the Clubmen 1645 website, work in progress, and anything you want to send into the Clubmen site, we're most welcome, especially the ancient Hillfort stuff. But there you go, Clubmen 1645.